Okay.
No, she didn't.
We are just waiting for it to load. Give me 1 second. All right, we're going to do a 30-second countdown to start the show. We'll be right back. Good evening, everyone. Today is Tuesday, December 12th, 2023. Welcome to the Dani Perro Show tonight. This is the end of the show. We are going to come back in the new year on January 9th. So we're so excited to close it out with these amazing people that we're joining into a new collaboration into the new year. So I'm excited to welcome Show-Noran and Moody here with us today. They are the CEOs of Fanclb, and my manager Christopher is joining us as well.
Hey, Dani and Christopher, thank you so much for having us, and hi, everybody.
We're super excited to be part of this, and we can't wait for next year for all the stuff that we're preparing together.
Hi, we are very excited to have you. Can't wait for what is to come, what we will all be manifesting into the new year, and kind of like the start of where everything happened too. That's why we're excited that you were able to join us today.
Yeah.
So to get started a little bit for you guys, because I know we've had a couple of meetings and stuff in the past, and we got a chance to know you, me and Chris as well in the industry. We want to know, so everybody that's tuning in to kind of understand who you both are. Who is Show-Noran and Moody? How did you guys first get your collaboration? How did you guys meet?
Oh my God.
That was a long time ago. So I've known the guy actually since I was 18. We started working together back in 2017. I wasn't 18 then. I was much older, of course. But officially working together since 2017. And I think this is when we started working on the base or the core of Fanclb.
It's so funny because like it looks like it's a new things, but it's actually not. It's a collection. It's a collection of so many experiences and iteration of previous like basically like platforms and companies that we put together, and it kept on like evolving until like we see it the way it is right now.
I love that. I love that. So then getting a feel for both of you when you were working together and deciding maybe this is something you wanted to do, you wanted to collaborate or do something with. Do you feel like in the collection agency or what you guys were doing together was a good team partnership in the beginning? Like there was a spark. You guys worked good together some way, somehow.
Of course, we always had a great energy. We always complimented each other. He's got the technical background. I got like other skills, I would say. But definitely, we also have a great team behind us, and our team has been with us for quite some time. So yeah, really, we were only the face of that great team, but we couldn't have made it without them.
Of course, and it started from something. You know, it started in the beginning somewhere where you guys met, you connected, you kind of had the opportunity to work together, get a feel for each other's energy, vibe, procession, and be like, okay, I like you. Let's do something. You wanted to escalate it into something bigger.
Yeah, I think like it's literally like the platform itself or the concept itself started to materialize, and us like seeing like where this would go. And at the beginning, it started back in 2020 when the whole COVID like sort of like started.
Yes.
I think like when we were at that time, like sort of like going through like some ideas and stuff what we're building, but the big things that get us going and we're all over it is our passion towards the nonprofits. And during this time, as you know, like everybody was struggling. It was a big mess everywhere. And this is where we thought like, hey, maybe we can basically take advantage and use the pieces that we built and put it for a good purpose. And this is what got us like really really excited, and we started to call like different nonprofits and different people that we know,
How you can
saying,
be a part of it. Yeah.
yeah, that's literally how we started, like the whole thing.
How did you go from calling a lot of nonprofits? How did that work? Was that positive?
Yeah, we were super like first of all, we were super lucky. We got connected to an amazing nonprofit. We work with a nonprofit led by Chris Long. He's an NFL player. He's doing an amazing work in Africa. Like they're all over. Like they're doing Water Boys initiative. They're doing Water for Her, and this is how we thought like this is the best opportunity for us to contribute and be part of something bigger. And that's basically our starting. So we were so lucky to have this opportunity.
So getting a little bit into the first one, Noran.
No, like I think like that is basically like the beginning when we started, and then we started like looking at other nonprofits. We had a chance to uh, basically work. We had a chance to work with the Breast Cancer Association in Canada,
Mm-hmm.
and we had an amazing. You want to talk about like the walk?
Overall we had an amazing experience. So it was supposed to be a virtual walk, and this is because of COVID, of course. So every time this year, they usually go for a group walk. So they go for like a Mother's Day walk. During COVID, of course, they couldn't raise funds throughout the walk. So we did the virtual walk for them. We did a bunch of gamifications, badges, different levels. It was super fun. It was super successful. And yeah, everybody loved it.
That's awesome.
Wow. So you had to start out somewhere, you know? You never know where you kind of start in the certain type of
That
field.
was our first start. Like basically like putting out like for a good use. And it was like an amazing experience for us.
Well, we have to say we're thankful that Paula and one of our great friends also gave us the opportunity to meet with you, with our meetings and stuff we previously had this past couple of months. It's just nice that we all can collaborate on something nice, and we all see a big financial path starting for all of us, and just it's great that we're all going to be on the same journey. So I'm excited to definitely look forward into the new year.
Yeah, we're super excited too.
This is great for Dani here and how far she has come. I always say everything happens for a reason, and this is going to, we really believe, catapult her into the world of influencers. And when one door opens, many more will continue to open, and everyone works cohesively together, and that's what's most important. And also having fun too, right?
Yeah,
fun is definitely the best.
Yeah, absolutely. No, 24 for us, and hopefully like with you guys as well, with our collaboration, we're looking at big, massive like splash and attracting like much more artists and musicians and creators all over different verticals. So we're really excited and looking forward for the new year.
Yeah, definitely. I'm thinking of different people right now, like Johnny Three Stripes, which is one of our great friends. He'd be perfect for a platform like this too. So we can definitely, keep the exactly. We can send your way too with it.
Oh, wow, that's amazing.
Get a feel for it. Yeah, but I want to get started a little bit now. Everybody that's tuning in and they have an idea of kind of what's going on, how you guys met, collaboration-wise. Fanclb. What is Fanclb, and why is it spelled this way?
I'll start with why it was spelled this way. We thought it's actually fun and cute, and we thought that the only thing missing is you. That's why we didn't add the U in the middle.
Oh my God, I love it. Wow, that just Okay, continue.
Wow.
That was perfect.
Yeah, I think like for us, like we've been looking at, if you look at the purpose of the platform itself, and I'm sure that it's basically the idea of something exclusive, something like that would help like the creator and the influencer and the artist to attract their super fans into it. There's a connections, there is a premium aspect to it, and so on. And in terms of like branding, we've been like trying to explain to people like here's what we're building, here's how it would help. So we were looking at like basically like a name or a brand or something that would make it easy for people to understand. And then we thought like, hey, this is like literally like a fan club. Like everybody's aware of what the fan club is, like on like in the old days and so on. And so once you explain it to people, and the name like really resonate like with the purpose and the benefits and the features that we have on the platform. So
Yeah.
it was a perfect match for us.
So it sounded like it was like perfect timing for the
I
place.
know that's
Yeah,
exactly
for
what
sure.
it is.
So
Um,
if you can explain fan club, where do you feel like this idea did come from? Was this just something that you previously saw? Was this like a vision that both of you visioned and you made it a reality?
We always thought that basically creators and artists in general, there is a lot of struggle. It's a crowded niche. It's very competitive. So having kind of a platform that will help creators and artists in general, especially musicians, monetize, especially that they are already doing a lot of work. They're working hard. They are already creating their own songs, their albums. They're putting in the effort, but they are getting a little bit of money out of that. So I think that's basically the opportunity we saw immediately. We had all the elements, we had all the tools, and this is how we started packaging specifically towards artists and creators and musicians.
yeah, so after yeah, that's amazing. So after like we were like so lucky like to work with the non-profit, like Chris Long is a celebrity based like led foundation, and we thought like, hey, like this is we can, whether it's a celebrity or an influencer and so on, there's a lot of like influence, and if we can provide them with the proper tools, they would be able to basically grab the power in their hand and be able to monetize, have control. And we're trying to stay the opposite of the other platforms. So we're trying like literally give everybody like the upper hand when it comes to ownership, when it comes to control, when it comes to branding. So if you look at what's happening like in general, like all across the different platforms, the big brothers, the Facebook, the YouTube, they're amazing platforms. But at the end of the day,
Yeah.
we're all like controlling. They're all like I just like saw like actually like 2 days ago, how much like artist makes out of Spotify, for example. You get like a billion view and your check would be $45,000.
And that was Snoop Dogg.
And that was Snoop Dogg. And it's just if
That's why. But
it's-
other artists would get like a couple pennies.
you imagine like what the other artists will get. And
Yeah.
so looking at all this stuff happening, it's not fair. It's not fair. Like those are, like you guys are doing the work, you're putting like all the effort, you're doing the creative side of things, you're spending a lot of stuff, and at the end of the day, you get like the small piece and less control.
No, not only this. So you're getting a small piece, a small paycheck, and you're promoting another platform. So instead of doing all the work to promote another platform, why don't you do the work and promote your own? Right?
Exactly.
That's very well said.
Which is
yes.
why there's a good platform for that, is what you created.
Correct. So that's what
Because everybody, I think we also mentioned a little bit in the beginning, not to cut you off, but like the beginning in our first meetings, everything is all over the place, right? Nothing is like sporadic and together. Everything was all over the place. So you're using this platform, this platform, this platform, this website. It would be so nice if it's all combined into one.
That's exactly what it is.
So being combined into one must mean a little bit of what fan club has to be or what it can put out there for you.
Absolutely.
Correct. So when we started looking at where is the opportunity and how can we empower like the artist and the creator in general and the influencers, we started looking at, okay, so what everybody is doing and what they're exactly like spending their, what are the challenges, what they're spending like time on, and the complications. And you're absolutely correct. If you look at how many platforms every creator is using today, it's
Yeah.
insane. Like you have to learn a little bit like on e-commerce, Shopify. You have to learn a little bit like on, I don't know, like other platforms, bits and pieces. And it's so complex on top of what you're already doing on your core business, on
Yep.
top of whatever you have to do on the marketing and promotions. It's
It's
ridiculous.
exhausting.
Seems like it is.
But we thought like, hey, like what we want to do is just to have like an integrated solution where you can plug in all your monetization aspects. So if you're on a podcast and you're promoting your podcast, if you're monetizing your podcast with premium content for members and subscribers, whether it's a podcast, whether it's like an album, whether it's a TV show, whether it's all master classes and courses, these are all kind of possibilities on the platform where you can monetize it. And then we started integrating like merchandise as part of it. So
Yep. That's a big part of it too.
that is absolutely like a must, of course. And then we start adding, as we're working with so many different type of artists and creators, we start like listening and learning what exactly what else, how can they monetize. So fan requests and services is a big part of it. It's the same like,
Membership and subscription
correct.
is a huge part as well.
Mhm.
And if you want to launch your own contest or auction, or maybe any sort of engagement that you want to engage with your fans and your followers, you can do it through the platform right away. You don't have to go to another platform.
See, it's so, I love that you have it all in one.
correct. Donation and fundraising is another possibility. So whether you're raising funds for your purpose for nonprofits or you're raising funds for your next project, that is a big thing that it's all like integrated as part of that. We added also like I've seen a lot of people like they use Eventbrite, for example, for tickets and events, and we're looking, why would you give away your traffic to Eventbrite? With all respect, like don't get me wrong, like these are like great platforms, but you're the one who's promoting your events. You're the one who's promoting to everyone. Why would you give it away the traffic to
Right.
another platform? Why don't you like have the event and the tickets under your online brain and within the same thing called, and then like people will come to you to purchase the tickets.
Yep.
And then guess what? Once they purchase the
Cherry on
ticket,
top. Yeah.
then you start like having their details. You can send them like updates. You can upsell basically, and you engage with them along the way. So it's not like a one-time off. Better than just using another platform for the events. You know, that's these are like the stuff that basically we're doing with
And
people.
I think what really sets us apart is that we don't touch the money. So unlike other platforms, Eventbrite, for example, what Eventbrite does is they take the money and they pay you as the event creator after the event is done.
Okay. Yes.
With Fanclb or throughout Fanclb, we don't touch the money. The money comes directly to you, and I think this is really the cherry on top, that you get your own payment and you get it immediately.
Yeah, so the moment that the user will put in their credit card and process the transactions, because every fan club, the artist and the creator will configure their own payments directly connected to their bank account, so you
Mhm.
get the money immediately. And you have full control over. That is the whole, that in my opinion, that is basically what we're trying to achieve here, just to empower artists and give them the the control, the
The
upper.
control.
And I'll also say too, I once I started understanding what fan club was about, I loved the personalized experience that it brings to Dani. Like it's her fan club amongst all of her thousands of fans, and once we got to the home screen, like when you guys like did like a mock after like what it would look like, it was her. It felt like this is who she is. This is what she stands for. What, you know, her radio show career is like and will be going to be like. Yeah, and also how you can link all your other, you know, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat directly to Fanclb, and it's very easy, seamless. You just click on it and then it redirects you to your other places. So it's a very easy and very fun. Like it's a more like people can understand who she is and, you know, chat with her. And
versus
yeah,
when you go to a website or you're going to a musician's website or looking them up on Google, what are you trying to find? Pictures, biographies, social media. Again, as you know, mostly all over the place. But on their website, that's where a biography would go, right? A biography would be there or on their social media. That being stated, into Fanclb, when I got my first mock draft as well, my biography was more of me. It was everywhere. It wasn't just on one page. It was explaining who I am, what I do, what my profession is, who my guests were, and then, hey, come on my show. Not to mention, I think we even have a calendar on there as well with my shows, like my upcoming shows, you know. So it's pretty exciting to see you can maneuver a biography just being in one, you know, website page into the whole website to just make it feel so real, to make it be like, that's me completely. But like other people are like, wow, she's so bubbly and outgoing and energetic, you know, like, oh, maybe I could be on her show type of, you know, attitude. And that's what I feel like Fanclb brought me, that promotion, that, you know, kind of opening out there where it was just like, come on in, come get to know me. I don't bite, but I will take your money, you know, that type of thing.
I think you got it 100% correct. Like if you look at right now, what's happening is like you have like websites, which is like you always like an incident and so on. It's more like a static, and it's great. Like, you know, like you have your bio, your about, like, and maybe you put like some shows in there.
Yeah.
It's one thing and it's yours. It's perfect.
Yeah.
And you have on the other side all your activity in the social media, which basically like I come to Instagram, I've seen your page and others and so on and connect. Where Fanclb sits, it sits in the middle. It sits in the middle. It takes the same concept like the website where you have control over it's yours and it's only yours, right? And at the same time, it takes from the social media that all the engagement and the interactions and focus on the monetizations. And I feel like these days, like I mean, moving forward within the coming, I don't know how many years, that's what everybody needs to have. They need to have like a space where they can monetize, they have control over it, they can engage one-on-one and one-to-one. You build up like a community, and potentially you grow and collaborate maybe with other creators. And that's exactly like our, basically this is where we stand with Fanclb, and that's our vision.
That's what your goal is. Yes.
Exactly.
And I'm so happy that you picked up on the customization and the personalization, because this is exactly what we were aiming for. So no Fanclb is going to look exactly the same as the other one. Each and every one is kind of representing the personality of the artist and the creator behind it. So as you mentioned, you will find a small little piece about you here and another small little piece about you there. It's your own words. You use your own terminology. You use your own expressions. And I think that's the beauty of it.
I think that's a big part of it too. And also when you go to other people's websites or social medias, it doesn't look like it's truly theirs. It looks like it's just written up for the artist to understand who the person is, but it doesn't feel like it's them. It feels like it's like a manager trying to make some money off of them or whatever it is. So I feel like when you get that opportunity with Fanclb, the personalization feels so real because you feel it. Like you feel like I have my own Fanclb now, you know, like I have my own account that we're going to be launching into the new year. Very excited to, you know, have this amazing opportunity with you guys. And it's kind of so exciting because it's like in the beginning when you were showing me, I was like, oh man, I don't know how long this is going to last, you know, like us getting everything together, getting everything prepared, and when we could do the launch. And now we're going to do the launch. We're going to do it in January. It's so exciting. We've been talking about this, I feel like, for a couple of months.
Yeah, like September probably. Yeah, I mean, and like everything in life, work is work. But to me, when I like look at her platform and do it, it's fun. It's very fun. It's not like a normal website. I've worked on websites before, but this is like there's, and you guys have, I'll also say, so many different options how you want your layouts to look, how you want this to be, on the center page, how you want this to, pop up, what color this is. And it's a very fun experience. And for her, this is like 100% perfect for someone like her, that we've been wanting to find something like this for her for a few years now. And when the time was right, it was right. And now it kind of just popped into her lap.
The launch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm so excited, and we can't wait to basically promote it and put it out there.
Absolutely.
So since we've been talking about Fanclb and everybody's been tuning in and getting an idea of it, do we have any things you can show statistically, kind of like an idea or like teasers?
Yeah, maybe we can share with you like some examples. Let me just share my screen.
Yeah,
Let's see.
we're gonna add that.
Do you guys see our screen?
There you go.
We thought like what we will do just to share like some examples of amazing artists that we work with.
And this is what I want. Exactly. This is what I wanted you to do. So tell us a little bit about what we're looking at currently right now. This is one of the musicians we're working with.
Yeah, so Alexis
is a great musician. Love her voice. Love her soul. Love her mom. The whole, like, she's amazing, and she's a hard worker. So Alexis, of course, we started her fan club. She had it live in November 19. And as you can see, her fan club is basically, it's some pieces of her personality, how bubbly she is.
Yep.
That's her welcome video right there. So basically it's attached to the membership packages.
Okay.
And she's telling everybody why they should join and what's the perks and what's the benefits of joining her fan club.
Yep, the memberships, of course.
Yeah.
and she got like an amazing, like, as you can see, examples of how do they basically, each and every artist, they package the different perks and benefits for their members and their fans, for each and every one. So as you can see here, she's doing like free concert tickets, meet and greet, sing along, 20% discounts and fan requests, and so on. So this is a great example of how like an artist, they start thinking through building up like a subscription business, because it's a little bit different from like the regular typical artist work. Because usually artists or singers and creators, what they do is they always like look for volume, like viewerships and so on, and go through switching a little bit like your mindset into the quality, getting like a smaller numbers of followers or fans, but they pay you for membership because they truly want to be part of it. They're truly like a true fan, and they want to take the benefit and so on. And for them to think through that way, it's a little bit shift. And we work with most of them like to go through it.
Yeah, it feels like it's very welcoming. And that's what I said with Fanclb. It definitely feels like a different platform where it's like you can get to know the person versus having like a manager take over somebody else's socials or their website and you don't get contact with them. This feels so personable. It looks just like Alexis is like, come get to know me.
Yeah, absolutely. And as you can see, that's an example of very Fanclb. You see like all her music like streams here.
Yep, streaming her music. Yeah, so all the links are there too. Now, when you click that, does it go directly to where you can find her songs?
Yeah, exactly. So it will open like Apple Music right away, and Alexis, as you can see. So you prefer like to listen to her song on Spotify or Apple Music. She does have like here like some requests, as you can see. She does have like a song request that you can pay $15 and you request a song, and it's awesome.
Oh my god, that's so fun. I love that as an artist. Yeah,
absolutely. What else? Like she got like her top tracks
from Spotify. absolutely.
you can right away like listen to her sort of like top song.
Music on there, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And she had like a couple of feature songs.
Yeah. So these are her 2 feature songs, and I think she has some exclusive content as well for members only.
Right.
Right.
So that was one of her live performances in Whiskey A Go Go. And she has like pretty much the whole song as an exclusive content specifically for her members and fans.
I love that. I think that's awesome. And she probably had like meet and greet type of videos too,
Correct.
Correct.
and her merchandise.
And of course, like her merch, like, and this is another area where you can upload like your sort of like logo and designs, and we're integrated with Printful, so that it makes it so easy. You just upload the design, and then Printful will take care of all the logistics and so on. So that is
Merchandise. Yeah.
yes, yeah. As you can see, like there's all her music, all her albums out there. So you can enjoy like and listening and so on. She does have like as well like you can go live streaming specifically for her super fans and members. That's basically and of course like more about
That's her page. Yep.
correct.
Get to know. Yeah.
Yeah, so there's a lot of like I think this is one example. Alexis is just a great example.
Yes.
Ryan is another coming like artist as well. As you can see, he does have like his own membership, similar like Alexis. He does have like here. He didn't put like his
Okay, his performance is scheduled. Yep.
Yeah.
he passed. He finished. He had like some events. But let me show you like other type of. I think we have Kirby as well. That's another.
Another great voice, another upcoming artist.
Yeah.
She is amazing. Love her soul, love her accent. She's from Alabama, and I can listen to her talk for
Yeah, love. The other one, maybe like I'll show you like different example of creator that we work with. NDO is a YouTuber. He's in the fitness space.
Okay.
And that is his fan club. He does have like also like he's all over. Like so we produce a lot of different content. He does. So let me show you. I think he does have like a program.
that's the 5 months.
Yeah, let me log in first. I'll show you like I think okay. Just log in. So I can show you. Like, he does have like
Fan requests. All this medicine. Yeah.
yeah, his program, right?
Yeah.
So he created like programs for for fitness. So he does have like I think 6 weeks program so far. And if you're a member, you can basically get access.
To the content day by day. Yeah.
As you can see, I'm not like a member, but I think if you wanna, then it's easy. So you can subscribe, and you can make a payment like regular, like any other payment. So those are my credit cards saved in there, and also like of course we have like crypto as another option for people to pay.
Okay.
Well, that's great.
Preferences, yeah, absolutely.
And I think we were talking a little bit about this too when we first had done our meeting, but everybody that's actually tuning in, when you click on subscribe or that payment, it doesn't go officially through until you put your card details in, correct?
Correct. So basically, because I do have like a saved credit cards like before.
Yeah.
That's basically you add your credit card. I can add a new card here and I make a payment. And as I mentioned, like once we make the payment, it goes straight to the creator bank account. So we don't collect payments. The crypto is another option. As you can see, some people like a lot of users, they have like crypto, and it's up to the creator and the artist. Some people, they like to collect crypto. So if you pay in Bitcoin, he will receive it in Bitcoin if he decided. Or we also have an option to exchange it for you on the spot in real time, and then deposit the dollar equivalent value like the next day in your bank account. That's another option as well.
And I like that's another aspect to the personalized experience. You give people many different options how they want to receive their money and funds, and it's not just here's a check, that's the only method. Like, and I think that's what differentiates you, is you have a freedom of choose. You can choose how you want it to receive it, you to put it out there, and that's what's for me and her. I think having a more open mind, and if you want to do it your way, you can do it your way.
Absolutely, absolutely. Let me show you another bigger example. So this is it's a group. It's called Zoology Network. So let me log in so I can show you, because this is another thing that we've been working with Todd. Like he's the founder of the network, and we had like a great success. They have big communities. They're more like the healing space. So as you can see, they have a lot of like content that they produce.
Yep, a lot of videos and stuff. So for me as well, my shows can be uploaded on my fan club.
Absolutely. That is the whole idea. But what I want to show you here, and then they have like their schedule, as you can see, because they have a lot of like people like that they go live and so it's a big network that is growing every day. What I want to show you, like basically like their event.
I think it ended a couple of days ago.
Correct, but they're still out there. So this is an event that they just had the last weekend. In Texas, and that's another great possibility, as you can see. So they have the speakers and like different
tickets.
And here is like how they do it. Like you can sell tickets, as you can see.
Yeah.
Right through from the Fanclb, and the beauty of it is that you can package tickets with membership. So you can go and say, okay, all my members will take a special discounts for the tickets. You also can package free membership. You see, like this one, for example. So if you pay like $444, on the event, but you will receive also a 12 months free membership subscription for the network. So there is so many.
So they offer different opportunities.
Yeah, that is the beauty when you have like one platform that is all integrated.
Yes.
If you do it like separate, it is so hard for you to do this type of things. You will only, if you go like to Eventbrite, you will only sell tickets. It's not because the ticket system doesn't talk to the membership system.
It's all over the place. Yeah, exactly.
And that's the beauty of it. Here is they have like also like physical or online live streaming and so on. So that's a great example of an event. The other things is that I want to show you here is their community. They're very, very active. So those are like different posts that they do. They can communicate like, as you can see here, basically like you're having like your own private community.
Yes.
That you can talk and comment and share and like, as you can see, like who liked it and so on.
But I think the beauty of it is that not only the network and the producers, or Todd and the producers, are interacting. I think everybody's interacting with each other.
Oh, definitely. And the good part about it is slowly as they're building their portfolio, their platform, what they want, other people can start interacting as well, and they can build their fan club.
Correct. And here is what I want to show you as sort of like a vision also for your podcast in the future. So as you go, like you grow your membership, you grow your community, you monetize it and you engage. But then like at one point of time, you want to grow beyond just like you as a creator. And this is what we enable as a collaboration. So let me just show you this one. So they have like, as you can see, a lot of like creators that they attracted under the network. So it become much more bigger than just one person. So each and every individual, they would be able to, basically they would have their own fan club within the network.
So that's all the members, right?
No, those are creators.
Oh, those are the creators. Okay.
Correct. So if I click on the playlist, for example, as an example, we go to her fan club under the network.
Yep.
Got it. Yeah.
Yeah, so the idea right now is that instead of like the founder of the network, his name is Todd. He was the only one who's doing everything, the live streaming, the
Producing
shows, the
content.
producing. But
Yeah.
right now he moved from one man type of show and so on into a bigger network where he can attract like much more collaboration with other creators, and each and every creator can produce content under the umbrella of the network, his network.
And they're all sharing the success, and they are all promoting and pushing, kind of like the network together.
Correct.
Nora Moody, let me ask you, can you help with real estate? Do you have one for real estate?
Of course, we haven't like worked better. I think like we
We had the concept for real estate, but we don't have an existing one.
because I'll tell you what is for the real estate, because everybody right now is looking for, like when you have like real tips and premium content and exclusive where you show people like where would they invest, have access to certain sort of like investment properties that you can only exclusive for the real estate members. There's so many ideas that the real estate agent can take advantage of fan club in order to create their own sort of like community and monetize it as well.
We could have our good friend Soma, Shaya, and Antoine reach out to you guys. Antoine is a real estate millionaire real estate person in Miami, but he flips a lot of places, flips houses.
Yes.
I don't know if I'm saying the right stuff.
Yeah, so
Not real estate.
he basically buys the house and then fixes it up and resells it.
Also,
Yeah, they moved from California. They're now in Florida, in Miami now, and we've known both of them for a few years now.
And Soma is an actor. She was in a lot of like Degrassi and a whole bunch of other TV shows and movies. She was a singer. Now she's definitely doing a lot of affirmations, positive wise, changing her life around, and just trying to tell people about the amazing fact that your voice can do so much more than you think it does.
wow, that is impressive.
See? So it sounds like you might want them on your platform.
She was also,
Sounds amazing, of course.
Yeah. What were you saying?
She was also just in Zoe 102, and
On Paramount Plus,
which is she played Chase's girlfriend in that. So
That's awesome.
yeah. So it was really nice to see her in that, and I was like, "Hey, I know you."
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of different people we can probably send your way as well, or would want to talk to you about how it works, how they could be a part of it. Now, how can people reach out to you? Like, how could they contact you to be like, can you sit down with me and go over what Fan Club is about? I would like to make something of it.
Yeah, absolutely. So let me just show you. So first of all, like you go to fanclub.com in order to access our sort of like more information about the platform and what are the features and so on.
Yes.
And what I would encourage everybody to do is just to click on get started.
Okay.
And you go through a very simple steps in order to basically like create your own fan club. And once you basically go through the steps, like enter maybe like link your Spotify as an artist account or YouTube channels, then we create like the fan club for you, and you will find us right away communicating and arranging like a session.
Absolutely. Or the other alternative would be to shoot us an email, contact us, or Instagram. We're there too. I love talking.
Oh yeah, he forgot about that.
We're always listen. I mean, we love like basically like we as you know, like every single person that signed up like on fan club, like literally we know everyone. Like,
we have a relationship, and I think this is the beauty of it. We like to get personal. We like to know more people. We like to get to know about you, what you do. We like to learn more. So I think this is one of the things that makes our team kind of like cohesive, is that we get into details. We know the details. We know pretty much a lot of stuff, and we get personal.
Yeah, and it helps us like also understand like basically like what are what can we do better on the platform, how can we enhance it, how can we make it much more better, and that is very important for us. It's critical because at the end of the day, that is the purpose, just to keep enhancing and make it like much more better for everyone.
Now, I did have a question actually. I know like other Facebook, Instagram, they have like age requirements or age limits. Is there a specific age limit that, say, like a parent wants to, or like a, I don't know, 13-year-old girl wants to join, but she's too young? Like, is there something like that for you guys?
That's a very, very good question. um, we don't like the reason why. So because at the end of the day, um, the fan club is structured where this is your own.
Mhm.
It's your own brand. It's your own payment. You're responsible as a creator and artist um, about every aspect of it. So you think of it as when you go and create like a website, right? When you create a website, you're responsible.
Sure.
So it's yours. We're just providing you the tools to do it. Um,
However, I do think the payments, because again, we don't touch the money in order for any artist or creator to link in their payment
correct.
or their bank. They have to go through a specific KYC to get the approval or to link in their
For payments, yeah.
Correct. So I think the payments would approve if they were like below a specific age limit.
That's a good point.
Right, right.
Yeah, this wouldn't be like them trying to do reels or something on TikTok. This
Right.
has to be more professional to make a platform.
Yeah.
But for us, like again, like we're agnostic. We don't get involved. We don't have anything to do with it's your platform. It's your content.
Yes.
We're the type of content. We stay away from like some content that we don't believe that it's aligned with our sort of like brand and the purpose of the platform. But in general, we don't interfere on each and every creator choices.
I think that's awesome. Just because there's so much that we could do with this. And a lot of people don't understand exactly what it is until they see the launch. So, like I said, I'm super excited to start that with you in January. And talking about it as well with everyone that is also tuning in tonight. When we do the launch and so forth, we will start to promote when we are live doing the show, right? Because we can also do the Dani Perro Show live on Fanclb, correct? There's a way to do that as well. Or we could talk about it.
Absolutely. Like I think like the purpose is to once we launch it, we will put it out and show everybody like what all the exciting things that we're preparing together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't want to show it right now because we don't want to.
But
Yeah, we're not allowed to see mine yet. It was like a draft of what we came up with.
Yes. And it looks great. And again, it's for, it's gonna be really, and the thing is, like, especially during the time of like the pandemic, no one could go out and see everyone. Like you couldn't like physically go to like a concert or like a venue, but now, like, and for people who still have some difficulty going out, this brings them closer to who she is. And it's not so much virtual, it's more to see her. And people can still go on her Instagram and her regular website and see her, but then like very old fashioned, I like everything be in one place, and that's what Fanclb is. It's a nice present wrapped up in a bow.
Absolutely. And I want to add like something when it comes to the community, because like a lot of people right now, like for me, for example, like I love social media, but not so much. I feel like right now, because it's so busy and it's so like crowded, like everybody's all over the place. I think like people have started, or at least like I know a lot of people right now started to see and to look at, for example, your show, the people that you're talking to. There is a certain type of communities, and I love your show, then I love the type of people that you're attracting. And me being part of a community, like-minded people, like they like sort of like the same things that we like and talk about. I think that's a powerful thing for a lot of people. And me personally, I always prefer, like, I follow certain podcasts, not so many, but it attracts me, and I like basically to connect with similar audience or people or users that they like the same thing, and it's better for me than just going into like a social media and it's like crazy, like like wild west.
I was about to say I'm super excited for you when you launch, because I know there is like a lot of different channels. There is the Ask Me Anything channel, and there is so many different channels that you would be interacting with the community. But I think the major part is that we're not trying to replace social media. Social media is fantastic. It's a great discovery method. Great for all artists and creators to put their content out there, to get people to like them, to know, learn a little bit more. But once you're there, and once you know that I like this person, or that creator, and I want to learn more, I want more content, I want to be part of this community. I think this is the role, or where Fanclb comes in.
Exactly. And that's, and I think that's what makes you guys special, is like we said, it personalizes the influencer, Dani, and it brings her fans closer to her, where they can know her more. And like for people who want to like join as like a member, like go behind the scenes of like where she's traveling to, or what's
That's
going
gonna
on.
be fun, because me and him don't know what we're gonna be adding until he'll be like, okay, we need to start changing this up. You can't post everything, because I post everything on social media, and he screams at me and he says you have to save stuff. So now he's gonna be like, we're saving this for Fanclb.
But you know, this is being spontaneous. Don't know really which part we're saving and which part our members or our fans are going to get access to. I think that level of authenticity is what people are craving right now,
because they don't know what it is.
Correct. It's a mystery, right?
Exactly.
Well, the quality. Like, I think people are looking for good quality content, good quality. Like, everybody appreciate right now is the quality rather than the volume. You know what I mean? So that's definitely like would attract a lot of people. Like, we're gonna be your first like super fans.
100%.
I love that.
Well, I'm gonna say definitely for everybody that's tuning in, and for you guys as well, this will be the first for the Dani Perro Show to have her first kind of fan club. So I appreciate that. And I will be launching it on January 1st, right after New Year's. We'll be doing it. So we'll make sure everything is good on your end and Chris's end for everything to be processed and promoted everywhere, and see if we can just make sure everything is good and standing wise, membership prices, things like that, perks, and we're gonna do the launch. We're excited for this journey with you. Very
exciting. And again, we thank Paula and for this wonderful connection. And you know, it's everything again happens for a reason. And it can't hurt her. It will only help her, and then it'll I know this. It'll catapult her into the world of major stardom, and everyone will.
I might have to leave my job.
Oh no!
Don't say that. I love her so much. I feel bad.
Right behind you, Dani. Keep going.
Exactly.
You never know where it's going to go from here. So again, like we said, we're really excited to do this partnership with you guys and just get a feeling for how this is all going to work out. And, you know, all in the beginning, obviously mistakes always do happen, and there's tweaks and stuff like that too. But we all have to work together to understand what we need to do to overcome it. Kind of what happens with this type of thing, and just see how it goes. You only know when you start, and then going up from there, just go skyrocket. So
yeah, we can't wait.
Absolutely.
So I want to say thank you guys for being here. Really do appreciate you having you. Again, we had you at the end of the show into the new year, so we don't come back until January 9th. So when we start coming back on January 9th, we probably will even start with promotion in the beginning with Fanclb, or a little sweeper type of thing that will work over this holiday season to make sure we promote it and talk about it as well, and also on social media. But like I said, I'm really excited for what is to come. Especially for both of you, you know, you guys getting more influencers and social media graphics as well to join above your community. See if we can send people over. Johnny.
Yeah, we have a
Soma,
list of people
Antoine.
that I know are perfect fits for your platform.
We need like a group chat and say, hey, you guys meet Noran and Moody.
Exactly.
We'll take it from here. Let's see what they say.
We're super grateful for you,
Yeah,
Danny
thank
and
you. I
Christopher.
appreciate you.
Of course, grateful for Paula Ann, grateful for our amazing team behind us. And I'm super excited. I know 2024 is going to be a great year for all of us.
It definitely will. And it'll be a great year to start off with Fanclb. So, that also is definitely perfect. So we really appreciate you being here again, ending the show with us in the new year, coming back with us in the new year, and just excited to continue our partnership with you guys.
Best is yet to come, right?
Thank you.
Thank you so
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Grateful for both of you, really.
And everybody that tunes in, if you guys are interested as well, I'm just going to put this comment up again. Chris just posted where you guys can go. You go to fanclb.com. Make sure you spell the spelling correct. It's FanCLB versus the U. Because what did Noran say? Why did you change it like that?
The only thing missing is you.
Well, that's perfect. So you guys can make sure you go to Fanclb below if you have any questions or anything like that. They'd be happy to help you. Find you on social media, and all your social media for Fanclb is on Fanclb, the website, correct? People can contact you is there as well.
Absolutely.
Do you prefer them contacting you on social media or emailing you?
Whatever is more convenient. We're available pretty much on all platforms.
Okay. Well, like I said, thank you guys so much. I love having you. I hope you have an amazing rest of the year. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Happy holidays to everybody,
Thank
and
you.
thank you so much.
Thank you. And the Dani Perro Show will be back on January 9th of 2024. So everyone enjoy the rest of the year. And thank you again.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.